Peace to all the divine primordial deities. Now we are back at it, y'all. As of August 15, 2024, the World Health Organization, WHO, has declared the monkeypox outbreak in parts of Africa a public health emergency of international concern. Get it? International concern. The WHO says that the current control strategies are not working and that more resources, including people, money, and vaccines, are urgently needed. The monkeypox outbreak has resulted in more than 7,000 confirmed or suspected cases in the Democratic Republic of Congo in 2024. However, the CDC says that similar levels of transmissions are unlikely in the United States. That's what was reported with the first patients over in Wuhan and spread it all over China. Next thing you know, it ended up at our doorstep. The monkeypox virus has continued to circulate from human to human, and more than 15,600 cases of infections have been reported since the beginning of 2024, including 537 deaths. Maybe even more because they never tell the full truth. Now, what a coincidence that we're having another international crisis dealing with a pandemic that possibly can break loose on the planet again, like it did with COVID around election time in 2020 and killed millions. Don't it all seems very familiar? Because yeah, it's happening again. And you notice how all of this stuff is starting to happen 2 months and a half before election. But check this out. Now, remember when they stated that Donald Trump had repeatedly refused to commit to a peaceful transfer of power if he loses, claiming that mailing in votes is a disaster and out of control, and suggesting without evidence that the Democrats are going to steal the election. Now, they already made it clear if he don't win that it was going to be a war. America is looking for a reset because I told y'all America was broke. And if y'all didn't realize it, 2020 was a reset that occurred. That's why everything shut down, which is what they're trying to get to happen either before the election or after the election. And keep in mind that they stated that the COVID was the reason why Trump had lost, because people was at home and no one was going out to actually vote. So people were mailing in their votes. Could this all happen again and he lose to Kamala Harris? Could this all be set up by design for him to lose to her? Because let me tell you something. See, Trump is considered their savior in what they call taking back America, which America never belonged to them in the first place. They are foreigners and this is our land. And it doesn't matter who get in position because they are trying to take us backwards. That's why he says he's going to make America great again. But ask yourself, for who? And the majority of the people that support Trump is racist. They are banking on him to win. And if he don't win, they already made it clear that they was going to go to war. But you should ask yourself, with who? Now look at the two people running, Kamala Harris and Trump. It's a shit show. Kamala Harris is put in this position just to stir up chaos. 1 minute she's Indian and now she's claiming to be Black African American. So now, since she's claiming to be so-called Black African American, do you honestly think that these racists is going to sit back and accept the fact that he might lose against a Black woman? No, they're not going to accept that. Kamala Harris is being used to stir up chaos with the carbon people on the planet. This is what you call stirring the pot, because America's on the precipice of a civil war and a revolution all occurring at the same time. Because it doesn't matter. If Kamala Harris wins, there's going to be a civil war, a race war. And also, if Trump get into office, we know he's trying to make America great again, which means they're trying to take us back to the slavery days. America is broke and America needs a reset, which means that they need another war, which now we're on the brink of World War III. What you got to understand is America need a catastrophic event to occur so they can usher in a new system. If y'all have been noticing, it is a lot of people right now that is racist and they're showing their true colors right now. This whole little Trump situation, which we knew racism very much is well alive in America because America was founded on slavery, right? We know that, right? It's in the cracks and crevices of America. But now you see that these racists are being real bold, right? What y'all got to understand is they've been preparing to go at us for a long time. They've been preparing to go to war with us. And this is what they're going to use as an opportunity to do so. That's why they're using this election in the sense as if Trump don't win, threatening and policing our votes. If he doesn't win, it's going to be a war. But it don't matter who wins. It's going to be a war anyways because they think America belonged to them. But America never did belong to them. America belonged to the indigenous people of this land, which is the original Indians, which is the original indigenous people, which is the so-called African Americans. So what y'all got to understand is it's something spiritual that's getting ready to take place on this planet, and they will not win this war. Y'all keep this in mind. These monkeypox, all of this stuff is done by design because this stuff can spread and they can shut things down before election or either after election. Also, they couldn't get enough of that jambalaya in people's arms, so now Here we go again, trying to get it inside your bloodstream. We already know what this jambalaya do to the blood, and we know that it affects the blood and it stops your blood from going through its upgrade. They know that the carbon beings on the planet, which is the gods, we are going through a transmutation, and the sun is changing us, and we are elevating, and they're trying to get this in us before we go through our complete transformation. They trying to get it in your DNA so they can change up your DNA. They know that the carbon beings on the planet is going through a DNA upgrade, and our genetics are changing. So they're trying to find a way to get this vaccine in our urn, so that way they can try to neutralize the melanin and neuromelanin. While they're racing up against the sun because the sun is killing them, the sun is elevating us. So, without further ado, look, y'all better get y'all stuff together, because this war that they're talking about getting ready to happen, it's going to be against the carbon beings on the planet. You see how it's breaking out over in Africa first? Then now it's spreading. And y'all not paying attention to these immigrants over here, how they are whining and dining them, right? But they ain't got money to pay reparations to give us back our land, but they giving it all to them. You want to know why? Because when this shit hit the fan, these is who you call your sleeper cells. They're going to also be used as a weapon to go against us as well. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on. These races, they have been preparing for this since the moment we came up out of slavery. And I'm going to tell you right now, I got a video coming. I don't think that they have no idea what they're about to unleash. They don't call melanin the beast for no reason, because they know exactly what melanin is capable of. I'm out.